Good evening and welcome to the channel's studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. Denmark's foreign minister has summoned the top US diplomat in Copenhagen following a report that American citizens have been conducting covert operations in Greenland. Denmark's public broadcaster quoted sources as saying the aim was to infiltrate Greenland's society and promote its secession from Denmark to the US. Danish intelligence warned Greenland was being targeted by various kinds of influence campaigns.
I have a message for our American friends.
Foreign Minister Lars Løkke Rasmussen said any attempt to interfere in the internal affairs of the kingdom will of course be unacceptable, and the US charged affairs has been summoned in that light. 2 police officers who were shot dead while on duty in a rural Australian town have been named as a massive search continues for their alleged killer. Victoria Police identified the victims as 59-year-old Detective Neil Thompson, a local officer on the brink of retirement, and 35-year-old Senior Constable Vadim Devart. The pair had travelled to the property in Porpunca, northeast of Melbourne, alongside 8 other colleagues. Another officer was seriously injured in the shootout, but is recovering after surgery. Police say the suspect, named as local man Desi Freeman, is heavily armed and still at large, more than 24 hours on. Donald Trump's steep 50% tariffs on India have kicked in weeks after the US president issued an executive order imposing an additional 25% penalty on India over its purchases of Russian oil and weapons. This makes India one of the US's strongest partners in the Indo-Pacific, among the countries paying the highest tariffs in the world. This could deal a big blow to exports and growth in the world's 5th largest economy, given that the US was, until recently, India's largest trading partner. Meanwhile, heavy rainfall has triggered landslides and flash floods across northern India. On Tuesday, more than 30 people were killed near a popular Hindu shrine in Indian-administered Kashmir. Rains have also battered parts of Himachal Pradesh and Punjab states, leaving roads blocked and property submerged. Rescue operations are underway, with authorities deploying helicopters and boats to evacuate people stranded in the affected areas. South Korea has passed a bill banning the use of mobile phones and smart devices during class hours in schools, becoming the latest country to restrict phone use among children and teenagers. The law, which comes into effect from the next school year in March 2026, is the result of a bipartisan effort to curb smartphone addiction, as more research points to its harmful effects. Lawmakers, parents and teachers argue that smartphone use is affecting students' academic performance and takes away time they could be spent studying. SpaceX has pulled off a successful test flight of its newest generation rocket Starship, reversing a trend of disappointing failures. The world's largest and most powerful rocket blasted off from Texas for a nail-biting 60-minute flight. US space agency NASA plans to use Starship to send humans to the moon for its Artemis program in 2027. SpaceX CEO Elon Musk posted, "Great work by the SpaceX team." The Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge in China has undergone a 5-day testing process ahead of the scheduled opening in late September. A testing team drove 96 trucks onto designated points to test the bridge's structural integrity. Rising 625 metres above a river in Guizhou province, the bridge will, upon completion, set the record for both the world's tallest bridge and largest span bridge built in a mountainous area.
I think I'm more excited about this than I would be about my own engagement.
Oh my God! What is happening?
And the online world has been set alight after Taylor Swift announced her engagement to the American football player Travis Kelce. Reaction has been pouring in after the post by the couple, who have been together for 2 years.
Well, I wish him a lot of luck.
President Donald Trump had his say.
I have a biochem midterm today, but Taylor and Travis just got engaged.
College exams were postponed.
I can't focus, you all can't focus, class is canceled, get out of here. We gotta go.
And news reporters struggled to contain themselves.
Taylor Swift is engaged. Taylor Swift is engaged. Come back to me. She just posted it. Oh my God. Oh my God.
In the announcement, the couple wrote, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married." And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the channel's studios in Lagos.